Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Big Mike back here once again. And today, I'm going to give you my predictions for AEW's upcoming pay-per-view, which is going to be this Saturday. Kind of snuck up on us. It is time for some Full Gear. And we do have some matches announced, and I shall go through them and pick a winner. So first up on the pre-show. Yes, there will be a small pre-show. So far, this is the only match, but I assume there's going to be more. We have Priestley taking on Britt Baker, DMD. Yes, DSD? DMD? Whatever, she's a dentist. Britt Baker has been on a pretty big roll, except losing to Riho, who is the current women's champion. I'll talk about her in a few minutes. And Priestley has kind of not really gotten out of the box yet, other than a tag team win over Britt Baker, and I believe that was Riho. Might have been someone else. Anyway, I think Priestley is going to win this one. Just because Britt Baker has definitely been built up strongly. But with her loss to Riho for the women's champion on a recent episode of Dynamite, I think this is going to be kind of the start of a long losing streak for her. And maybe the build-up of Priestley, considering AEW kind of needs a new big heel force for their women's division. And I think Priestley would be perfect. Alright, next up we have a singles match. A match kind of just announced the other day. We have Bad Boy Joey Janela taking on Shawn Spears. If you don't know Shawn Spears, he is the former Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger in WWE. And Janela has kind of been Mr. Independent Wrestling, and he's been fairly entertaining in AEW. Now, Spears currently is on... He's been losing a lot lately. Like, other than some appearances on AEW Dark, which, fine. I don't personally watch it, but maybe I'll start. I think Janela gets the win here. I think he's the more popular character. Plus, you need to build someone up. I'm going to say that a lot, so just be wary. Next up, a three-way dance for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Now, current champions are SoCal Uncensored, which are Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. There was a tag team title tournament, and it was supposed to be Kazarian and Daniels in this spot. But the Lucha Brothers, who are also involved in this match, took out Daniels, and Scorpio Sky filled in, and they won. So, that's cool. And along with the Lucha Brothers, Phoenix and Pentagon, we have the team of Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy and Marquise Quinn, who are very underrated, a very good tag team, and I feel like, as much as I want Private Party to have them, I think SoCal Uncensored deserves a little run before losing them. So I think SoCal Uncensored are going to retain here. Excuse me. Next up, we have a singles match. No title on the line. It's going to be Hangman Adam Page versus the Bastard Pac. We were supposed to have this match at, what was that first pay-per-view? Not All In, it was, Double or Nothing. That's what it was. But Pac kind of bowed out of the bout because at the time he was the champion of another company and he didn't want to look weak if he lost to Adam Page, who is probably going to go over in this match. So they're having this match now. It's a long-awaited match, and it should be goddamn glorious. I cannot wait. So yeah, I think Adam Page is going to win here. Next up, Tag Team Action Playa as the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, take on Santana and Ortiz, formerly LAX, now the main tag team of the Inner Circle, who's Chris Jericho's stable. And I can't believe I'm saying that. I'll talk about them when I talk about the world title match. Santana and Ortiz have only had one match, and it was a job match. I think if you want to build these guys up strong, I think they need to beat the Bucks. As much as I like the Young Bucks, and I really, really like the Young Bucks, I gotta go Santana and Ortiz. They're great. And they are really going to show out at this match this coming Saturday. Next up, we have for the AEW Women's Championship, we have Riho, the current champion, taking on Emil Sakura. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. I apologize. But Sakura actually trained Riho, but she also pinned her in a tag team match yesterday. So I think Riho is going to get a win here, but it's going to lead to some post-match shenanigans involving Brandy Rhodes, who that's Cody Rhodes' wife, and her. I don't know if she's going to manage her or if it's probably going to involve Brandy and Awesome Kong in some way. So I'll be okay with that. Let's see what they do with that. Right, next up, in a non-sanctioned lights out match. Not really sure what that means, but I guess we'll see. We have Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega. Another match I have been really looking forward to. These two have been at each other's throats since Moxley came in. Oh, this is kind of a really difficult choice because I want Moxley to win, being built up as this killer, but then Kenny Omega hasn't really been winning any matches, and he needs like a big bounce back match, at least in the singles division. He has had some wins in the tag team / 6-man tag team division, but I think Moxley's going to go over. Oh, and non-sanctioned pretty much means this isn't going to affect their win-loss record. Meaning it's non-sanctioned by AEW execs, the cons, etc. So I think there's going to be some fun in that. There's going to be some hardcore spots. Should be a fun match. Can't wait. And finally, for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, you have Le Champion, Chris Jericho, taking on Cody, formerly Cody Rhodes. Now, here's an interesting stipulation that was added just yesterday by Cody himself. If he loses this match, he will never challenge for the AEW World title again. Now, it is a little soon, at least I believe, for Jericho to lose this title. Now, will they do a screwy finish, like a dusty finish? I don't know. These guys have said they want to be more than WWE. So more than likely we're going to see a true winner here. If anyone gets involved, we'll see. Like, more than likely Jake Hager, the former Jack Swagger, is going to be at ringside with Jericho. Oh yeah, Jericho's Inner Circle. I forgot to mention that. Jericho's Inner Circle, which is his stable. It contains himself, Sammy Guevara, who is a very good wrestler. If you haven't seen him, I suggest you look him up. He's very good. Santana and Ortiz, the tag team. And Jake Hager. Now, here's what I think might happen. I think Hager is going to have somehow get involved. And we're going to see, the Elite come out. If you don't know who the Elite are, that's Cody, Omega, the Bucks, and sometimes Hangman Page, although he hasn't really been associated with them in AEW yet. So, lead to that. There's always a chance that Marty Scurll comes around. If you don't know who that is, he's been in ROH, New Japan. He's been associated with the Bucks when they were in the Bullet Club before AEW. So, as much as I hate to say this, and I really hate to say this, I think Jericho's going to win this match. And, sorry to say, Cody won't be involved in the world title, but I think he's still going to be futurely involved when we see the Elite take on the Inner Circle, which I think is a great storyline to have. I like stable warfare. Stables are great. Alright, that's it for my predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.